welcome to another Music Maker guitar video. I actually just kind of wanted to walk through those chords I was just doing for my fundamental practice yesterday. I'm going to go ahead and stick the chart up right here. And as I go through these, I'm going to go ahead and try and include some chord forms that go with these. As I said yesterday, this chord progression is kind of based on that tree exercise where every chord has a C in the bass. So anyways, first part is just a C7. I'm doing this chord shape to begin with. Now, this is 3 on the A string, 2 on the D string, 3 on the G string. Now I'm also kind of including sharp 9, so pinky 4th fret on the B string. And I'm doing a little bit of a walking bass line on it. So the 5th is right here. If I just walk this finger down, and then I'm hitting that 2 frets below the root. G7, flat 13, that's G in the bass, 3rd fret on the E string, skipping the A string, 3rd fret on the D string, 4th fret on the G string, and 4th fret on the B string. So, it's basically the note on the top stays the same. So I kind of stick to those. For that. There's a bunch of inversions that I stuck in there on the video, but I wouldn't worry about those for this. I'm just going to play the chords. Then, the next part is like a B section, so I have it like this. It's actually the same chord, C7 sharp 9. Take this, 3, 2, 3, and then just shift it up. I'm going to move that whole thing up so that it's 8, 7, 8. Then I'm going to do one more shift, up 1 string closer to my face. So now here, starting from the 6th string, we have 8th fret, 6th string, 7th fret on the 5th string, then back to 8th fret. And then instead of like putting the pinky where it was before, because of the B string, I'm just barring. Now if you bar, you can actually also get like the 5th on the B string. So sometimes I think I did that on my loop here. And actually I really like that with the 5th on the top because then you can lead that down to the next chord. The next chord leaves the C in the bass. C stays the same. Then it's a D triad actually. Right, just from like the top of a D bar chord. But C in the bass. And you're doing 7th fret on the D string, 7th fret on the G string, 7th fret on the B string. Then from there, again, we're going to leave something else the same. This note on the 3rd string is going to stay on the 7th fret. C is going to stay here. Then these other two, they drop down to 6. So we get 8 on the E string, skip the A string, 6 on the D string, 7 on the G string, 6 again on the B string. And then I, again, leave this the same. And you can play that. It's the same chord, but down 2 frets. So 5th fret on the D string, 5th fret on the G string, 5th fret on the B string. So it's a little bit of a stretch, but I like that one. Because you can add. I really like to just add those in there. So that's really nice. Plus then you can do these like kind of leads in there that just fit in the hand position. So that said, that's kind of the chord progression that's going through it. here's how I practice for these. C pentatonic scale. That's an easy one, and what I like to do is this. When you learn your pentatonic scales, learn how to play them like that, but then also learn how to sing them. Da, 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 da. And then I'll let you like work up and down the fret. You can sound it out. You can even work that onto the other strings. If you learn it that way, then you can actually do some really cool pairings where you, like I was talking in another video about dyads, right? So like maybe just dyads and pentatonic scales going up a string. Right? It's really, really fun to practice that way. So that's first thing that I might do is just like work on the pentatonic scale, because that's going to work over everything. But then here's the other thing that I do. We can maybe go over those tree things. So that's it. There's my like C chord. And then you can also do like a C7 over that. So I like to do root, so that's fret 8, fret 12, 6th string, fret 10 on the A string, then 8, then 10 on the D string, then 9 on your G string on the 3rd string, then 8 and 11 on the B string, and 8 on the E string. So I'd practice that forwards and backwards. Then it's like a D chord, now starting from the 7th. So you're doing, now we're moving to like a D shape, but again starting from this note and ending on this note. So root, fret 8 again, then fret 10 of the E string. So now we're again going to that root of the D chord. 9, 12 on the A string, 10, 12 on the D string, 11 on the G string, and then 10 on the B string, 8 on the E string. So doing then same chord but minor 7 flat 5. So we're gonna flat the 5th, flat the 3rd. So it's gonna be the same thing. So there's your 7th, fret 8, fret 10, fret 8, fret 11, the A string, 10, 12 again, 10 on the 3rd string, 9 on the B string, 8 on the E string. Then I like to mix. You mix a little bit of everything. If you can do more than that, then that's awesome. But I like to really just, if you can figure out like where everything is, just with this position of kind of like having 8 as your low fret and maybe like 12 as your high fret. That's just a really good area to see if you can get to know that. And then if you can learn other positions in this same shape, awesome. But really, yeah, it's just about knowing where all those chord tones are for everything, and relating it back to like something familiar, maybe like a pentatonic scale or something else that you've done 1,000 times. So I hope you enjoy that. I'm going to go ahead and sign off here for today. Happy Telecaster Tuesday. Please do make sure to like and subscribe and leave me a comment. And if you want some really, really in-depth lessons on this stuff, please go to my website, musicmakerlessons.com. There is a link in the description. Have a great one, y'all.